What is going on, everybody? You can call me Heroes 3 Guy, and this video is going to be part 5 to our playthrough of the map. The devil is in the detail. That is right, my friends. So where we left off, just a little recap of where our 8 heroes, look at those beautiful heroes there, what we have them doing. Of course, Caitlin is just getting us some gold per turn and is going around collecting these resource generating objects. Nothing too new there. We have Serena, a backup hero to Sonya, an Eagle Eye specialist. We're still having her going around trying to level up. We have her the expert earth magic so that she can do town portal. Maybe in an event she gets picked off. Maybe before she's picked off, she can get an expert berserk going off. We'd like to get Scholar on here, although we did just get another hero with Scholar, but we'll get to that hero in a minute. So yeah, she's just still kind of leveling up back up to Sonya. Of course, we have our main hero here, Orin. He's got a pretty decent army and is about to get some nice reinforcements, my friends. And of course, we just kind of have him. We had him come over here, kind of cleaning some stuff up. Not really quite comfortable sending him anywhere out into the fray to engage some strong heroes. Doing that with some other more expendable heroes, trying to keep our army snowballing for the time being. Then we have Sonya here, who just got a wonderful find from the Seer's Hut, just a little south of here. Boom. This one I believe it was the purse, which I believe we got early on. I think it was right here. I think we just gave it gold, if I remember correctly, and we got that. And we've really been making a point to do Seer's Huts, and I'd like to try to get some mummies and see what that's going to give us. I think Seer's Huts on a map like this are going to be very important. They've been very good for the most part for us, and I believe, quite confident, there is going to be a Seer's Hut that provides the Horn of the Abyss, and it's going to want Fang Arms based upon a message that popped up, and I don't know, pretty early on, and maybe part 1 or 2, somewhere in there, talking about some wizard needs Fang Arms to summon the Horn of the Abyss. And I think that's going to be very imperative. I mean, come on, look at that. I think the name of this game, and the reason there is a message about it, is you're going to need to get that. You're going to be blowing that horn. I think that's going to be necessary. So, anyways, I digress. Sonya here did just get this artifact, which is very, very clutch because we have the other piece to make the Admiral's hat, and that is going to open up a lot of doors, especially on our main hero. We'll be able to go out in a boat and not be as threatened of getting picked off. If we find ourselves in a tricky situation, we can dock and town portal home in the same turn and do moves we otherwise wouldn't feel comfortable doing due to all the water walk and town portal we've been seeing on this map from the enemy heroes. So very nice. Our goal is to get her somewhere safe and town portal her home next turn. And then we have Adela here, who's just kind of exploring. She's got her expert navigation. That's nice. And we are in this middle area, which we have yet to scout out. We have yet to get this Keymaster tent. We're going to send her up through the middle, check out this Seer's Hut, come up here. If I had to guess, I think that's town portal. I don't think that's going to be clone, or water walk, based off of a previous message talking about porting between locations, the center of the island sort of thing. But I'd like to prioritize getting that. And then from there, if we're still alive, if we don't get picked off, I'm going to go through this portal, see where the other red two-way portals are. And then, of course, we have Sir Mullich here, who's done a wonderful job with his Seer's Huts. He went here, he just had to be himself. He get 15 grand. That's a pretty good deal. And you come on down through, and then here we turned in, I think it was 400 peasants and 8 boars, and we got 8 rust dragons. Those are 15k apiece. That's a freaking chunk. And of sulfur, man. That is very nice. And we already have 5 on Orin, so now we're going to have a total of 13 of them. That's no joke. So we're going to have them come here, and then we'll kill them. We'll grab our angels here. That'll be another 12 angels, and then we'll town gate them home, and we'll have him pass off his troops to Orin here. So that's been very nice. And then we have Rathmite here, who's just kind of cleaning up around the island. We're collecting, of course, the Fang Arms. The only 2 Ziggurats I've seen to recruit Fang Arms have been right here by my castle. Very nice. We have 12 there, plus we have 46 here, so we're going to have 58 of them as of now, and we want to keep them safe. We want to try to accrue as many of them as we can. There's probably a large number of them needed to get that Horn of the Abyss. And then we come here to Sarah, who's been intriguing to me. Syra. So she does have Eagle Eye. It's not her specialty. She has some nice exploratory secondary skills. Of course, Wisdom is nice. We have Earth Magic. We'd like her to be able to Town Portal around. We're going to actually... Oh, we already have Town Portal on her. Town Portal around. She has Tactics, which can help her retreat. Navigation for exploring. And we got the coveted Scholar and Eagle Eye. Now, expert level is just going to be the 60%, I believe. It's not going to be the 100% like that of the specialists, Well, that's only 87, but she's at, 100. And, and also, but the thing most intriguing about her is diplomacy. And what's nice is we're going to let these guys grow. We're going to let these guys grow. We're going to get her expert diplomacy. And we're going to throw a bunch of army strength on her. Cast visions, see if we can't get those fools to join us. So that's where those heroes are left off. Decent amount of guys growing here. Get some states there. So yes, my friends, we are making moves. We have a plan, and we're making moves, and we're exploring. So, all right, I'm talking too much. Let's go ahead and get into it. But I got to talk a little bit more, guys. Before we begin, likes, comments, subscriptions really do mean a lot, guys. I'd really appreciate any just a few clicks of the button. If you want to type a little something in the comment section, please feel comfortable doing so. And also, if you want to go the extra mile, check out the donation link via PayPal. Check out the link to become a channel member, 99 cents per month. You have a lot of influence over, my content going forward. You get little pictures of my cats every week. I'm petting one right now. Isn't that right, kitty cat? And membership badges, all sorts of members-only polls, members-only posts. It was a member who requested I play Castle on this map. It was my members at large who requested me to play this map. So great way to support the channel there as well, just 99 cents per month. And then also check out the H3G merch store. And feel free also to go to mapsforheroes.com and type in Heroes 3 Guide into the search bar. You'll see 2 maps I made, one of which is Epic Map, which I'd like to think, with a few tweaks over time, could be a rival to a map like this in both difficulty, lore, questing, all sorts of stuff. So give that a check out, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and start the timer for an hour here to commence part 5. All right, boom, we're ticking, and it looks like all we have here to do on this first turn is just press turn. And let's see how the cookie crumbles. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's been some stiff enemy heroes on this map, and not just teal and pink, but purple's got just a gnarly fortress army. And that was the guy I was worried about right there, water walking and grabbing my sea captain's hat. Okay, all right. Let's come here. Gems are very important. Boom. Now she is just kind of attacking random things, trying to slowly get her level up. Let's come back to him. Alright, Adela, do we want to even come here? I feel like I just need to make a move. Okay. Just need to make a move on. And you know what, we might as well, whatever, we'll spend the money. No, but I will kill you. Alright, let's go through there. Rathmont. Yeah, we've gone here. Let's come on up and get those guys to safety. Have another hero town portal, get them to a more secluded castle. Might as well grab the expert wisdom here. And anywhere else we can go to level her up. If we've been, I believe there's one right here. We have. Have we been here? We have. So I think we can look to just go ahead and get her. And we do have summon boat. What I might want to do, though, is on my way down, is grab a well. her spell points aren't full, and she doesn't have water magic. Could take her a few attempts to summon a boat. So, all right, now from here, I'd like to check out the Seer's Hut. I'd like to ideally come here, next turn, check that out, port home. But that's too risky, being so close to here and being so close to here. That is a town portal and water walk away. So I think what is a more safe option is to come up here. Also, I don't know what's over there, so can I come here? Can come here, but that's close to there. I think what we got to do is just pick a spot. And I think this one's kind of splitting the difference. I think it's far enough away from those, far enough away from that, not right on that shore. We're going to come here. We'll grab that, port home, make her Admiral's hat next turn. Now this fool's coming to grab this. Oh, thank ya. Thank you. And where can we send her to attack stuff? That's getting to be a decent amount of them. Let's just come down here, reinforce the troops. Can we? Can't. Oh, we're too tired, Orin. You better get in shape, buddy. Oh, Orin. You slore. A slore. You guys know what a slore is. Okay. Also, those portals, worth checking out. Damn it! This is pissing me off. Okay. Fuck. Man, maybe I should have just moved her along. Maybe she would have just been out of fucking reach. Alright, well, let's try to get another sorry bastard in the middle there. Maybe we'll have Sarah do it. Sorry bastard. Well, he's very sorry. Quickest way to the middle. Shit, it might be going underground. Screw it, we'll try going this way. We'll send another guy from a castle. Yeah, she's got our navigation. Alright, grab our poop. Hey, maybe she can escape. If she gets something good, that may give her a chance to escape. And let me read this message. You know what? Idiot. Why don't you try? Man, anyways, alright. Alright, let's come on up. Go there. Alright, Rathmont, you're dropping off the Fang Arms. Gracias. Boom. 12 of them. Honestly, let's drop them off as well. I'll get you back down here. Are you blocking? Are you blocking? Alright, let's come here. Oh, yeah. Alright, next turn he'll be able to pass this stuff off. Let's come here. We got some room. That's probably been taken. Okay. We're gonna come to Armitage. And we're gonna have her come to Armitage as well. Alright. Oh, it's magic! You know. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we'll have to think about what we want to do now that we have the Admiral's hat. It opens up opportunities. Let's get her. Good job. You left here not long ago with the purse, and you brought back a hat. 58. 58. Well, decent amount of those guys starting to accumulate. So she's still chilling. Cuthbert, let's just get you back in here. I don't really want to send Orin too far away, because next turn we're going to have Sir Mulch with some nice reinforcements. 8 Rust Dragons, 12 Angels. Ha, 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 ha. And then what would we do now with Orin? I'd like to think that we could find something worth doing now that we have the Admiral's hat. You know, the problem is with a hero like that, we can only berserk 2 of the 7 units, and that's where a lot of our strength lies. Very much like to get clone. Because the blind and then the resurrection of angels, a cloned angel. Oh, so much better. Spell points are decent. We did hit a magic spring. But what I think, you know, we could... So, we could look to nab castles here. You know, we bring them on down. We... You know, get in a boat. Problem is, I don't have a ton. Like, I don't want to, like, hang out here and then, you know, fool the AI. Dock, take the castle over. But when I'm getting ready to set up there, you know, there's, you know, a guy with navigation sitting here. Comes up. You know, I gotta be careful. You know, I could check out these things. You know, I don't know what's lurking there. Obviously, it's something that Teal owns. You know, owns shit. So normally I would not feel comfortable taking that over, you know, docking here, and then taking it over when some threat could come up from up here, especially the likes of Teal. But if I have the Admiral's hat, I can wait here, dock off, attack it, and maybe not even go down there. Maybe just get back in the boat. The problem is there's that right there, and I got to keep an eye on, you know, what's around there. So it's still risky. You know, there's uncharted territory next to this one, and a decent amount from this one. So I can't necessarily just la-da-da-da-da, you know, be too close. I think there's a place to dock off right here. That could be a little safe space. So do I send him through this way? Or do I try to send him in this area here? You know, grab this. That'd be more angels. You know, this is... I'm going to try underground. I feel like even if I take this over, yeah, I mean, I could get more angels, but shit's getting expensive. And I feel like this is just very much a target. They may, I don't know. Do I come here with the Admiral's hat? I don't think I want to try to come down further. You know, there's that right next to it. Lots of I think I could take this one over. So, okay. Let's come that way. Let's have her splitty. The difference. Here, just in case. What's his face? Can't reach all the way. Probably will. Alright. Alright. We're going to do some Admiral's Hat magic. Take over that castle. Maybe we'll own it for a while. We have multiple heroes with Town Portal. We can maybe get, 4 angels a week coming from that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Are they? I was gonna say a couple teal castles getting taken over. Orange did take one. Purple, didn't quite feel comfortable laying siege. I will lay siege upon thee. What up, cat? Yeah, is that right, kitty? Okay. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? Who is that? Because that doesn't make me. Is that extinction? Because that could mean my extinction. Hold on, let me read this. What is this? All right, very nice. Ow! Ow! The cat bit my elbow. I don't know his stats. Again, I can berserk 3 of his units. I don't know if that's 5,000 or 1,000. So first things first. Would you look at that? Okay, let's do these other guys first. She's going through there. She was coming down to try to get in a boat. Rathmont's coming down yonder to collect more fang arms. She was going to pass off that troops to him, but now that guy went there, so maybe I do go underground now. Hey, cat, stop it. Yeah, fucking 6,500 of them. And look at those stats. I can't. I just can't. I mean, his morale could be really shitty for his unicorns, the guys that can berserk, but... Alright, that's not good. I don't even know if it's worth buying those guys. You know, who can she come attack? We'll come over here and attack some more farts, get her leveled up. Alright, so now what do we do with her? Well, I think we try to get her back out into the water, and maybe we'll have her chain after this fool. Okay, and she's just waiting. Alright, I don't like Sorrow here. So, our plan is we're having a couple of guys. A lot of guys are headed underground. We're going to try to have an exploratory here and make their way back towards the middle. Maybe we'll also have Sanya do it as well. We'll see. We have Orin, who's looking to exploit the Admiral's hat underground, and we're still collecting our Fang arms and that little thing. So, okay. I'm curious what Sorrow does here. That guy's little red eyes. You know, little. All right. Come on. See, this is why you get them. You had to go to the well. Alright. Now, let's see if we can't get some exploration. Okay, let's just hang out here. Now with him, you know, maybe we can have him just go hang out where he once bought those angels from. We're down to less than 20k gold. Let's double check our army here. Where are you at, buddy? 60 angels. Archangels. Not bad. 13 rust dragons. Pretty solid. Not bad, not bad. You know, what the hell am I doing with them? I should maybe throw phoenixes on them. Sorrow, go away. I want you to go away. Shit. Oh. Yeah, he's got over his threshold. No need to visit the well. Come this way. Rathmon's just kind of waiting there. Fuck, dude. I'm not liking that. That guy's inching up towards my demise. Yeah, you could get Erdemon here with his estates, but... It's alright. Alright. Man, what the fuck? I'm seeing, like... I mean, maybe they're really... I'm gonna check out Blue's army, but I'm seeing, like, orange and blue just waltzing up to teal castles, maybe it was even pink castles, and just taking them over. Like, why isn't teal and pink's best hero just all of a sudden poofing in and being like, no, you don't get these. They would do it to me. I guarantee it. Alright, we're going to check out who's blue, and then we're going to check out orange there. I mean, it's like I already know there's just a ton of threats everywhere. But we'll give it a little gander. Gander? Gandalf? Gandalf! Oh! Come on, Sorrow. Get fucked. I shouldn't have left him there. I shouldn't have left him here. Fuck, that was a mistake. I baited the AI up towards me. Alright, Rathmon, you don't have anything crazy on you. Let's bait him back down. We're gonna stay away from that castle. Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright, tomorrow's a new week, so hopefully Sorrow comes down here now. I don't like this. I don't like this one fucking bit. One thing that crosses my mind is I could give up on her. You know, I could town portal here, give her, a couple of phoenixes. Have her go out and attack Sorrow in the field, and have her do, and hopefully she can retreat. Hopefully I can get Berserk going. But even then, I'm sure the morale of the War Unicorns, the Sprites, and the Devils suck. So even if I do Berserk them, they may not even go. But it'd be a nice way to chip away at that army strength. But even if I wiped out all 3 of those units, which isn't going to happen, I can't contend with those stats. 6,500 skeleton. It's just... that's a problem. Oh yeah, you're going to scout out. Kilgore? Fuck. Like, that's a problem. Fuck. And where was Blue? Blue just took over. wasn't here. Maybe it's this one. Lazar. Alright. Alright, come on, baby. Come on, Sorrow. Go south. Chase Rathma. And then just go away. Go away! Kilgore with Ancient Behemoths. Lovely. Is that like plus 10 damage to him, too? Okay. That's not bad. Now, tomorrow there's more Fang Arms there. He didn't buy any because there's none to buy. Let's just do that. Alright, we're gonna send her there. And then there. We're gonna see if we can have her come through. Hit up those Fang Arms. Okay. I mean, I could try to go buy a few more of them. I'm gonna hold off though. Let's get him there. He's coming down that way too. Let's come here. Teal may come up and grab us. They're quicker. Okay. Now she. Oh, we're gonna go up a little bit. Wait, where the fuck? Meat eater shower. Anything crazy in here? Edric. Edric and Alkin. What if you had kids and you wanted to name them Edric and Alkin? Damn it. There goes my bait. Well, you're just extra quick, aren't you? Okay. So, Deemer. Is there anything crazy? I don't like this, though. Now I got two guys. Deemer I might be able to tango with. Sorrow, no bueno. I want to dance with you, dude. I would not be caught dead dancing. I feel weird in real life dancing. No. I just don't get it. I guess I don't get it. It sounds really dumb when you say that. I don't know. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. No. Yes. Keep going down. Damer, you can come up. Problem is, then I'll be pulled away from Orin's current quest to defend against the Damer, but also the opportunity to take out an enemy hero. I mean, that's doable. The biggest issue, guys, is I can't berserk arguably a mean stack of Ifrits. Mean. And then there's also the Juggernauts, or Dreadnoughts, sorry. So, I should have checked the speed, damn it. And he's already, he's got a 6 one. I'm gonna wait here. I don't want to try to, like, bait him. What is she doing again? Oh yeah, same shit. Okay. Ooh. Let's try to grab those mummies while we're at it. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds. Alright, I think we just press E for and turn. We could get another hero that we lost for Rathmond. Oh, let's just grab Edric. See who took this spot. Pathies. Yeah, so I don't want Serena to get too close to Deemer, was it? And pull his attention. He's maybe close, too close as it is. But I want to try to grab those fang arms. Deemer, the Dothraki screamer, laid a beat. Fuck. Yes! Fuck yes. That's right. Pretty sure that was him, was it not? Am I tripping? Is he still there? Did it just flash to another hero? I think he town portal. But now we have to hope Sorrow keeps going south now. Go down south with your mouth. Yes. Yes. Okay, we do need to keep an eye out for enemy heroes in boats next to portals. She's also making a run for the middle. Now this is a decent path. Ah, really? Okay. You know what? We're gonna go this way while we're here. I don't mind this. Okay, orange, huh? Oh, dude, it's 9 of them. Okay, 225. We're just gonna do that. Okay. Oh shit, she can't. Okay, hopefully that doesn't draw him up there. No, he's got his Admiral's hat on. This is nice. Also because he doesn't have any frickin' navigation. I definitely want to have Sir Mullich grab that. Could wait till next turn. Now she... Come on, have 30 of them. We're getting them all. Do we need to get them all? I just don't want to lose. Gold is few and far between. I'm going to stay here, especially because she has tactics and a reasonably quick army. I'd like to town portal away now. Keep my, guys. Now, this fool is now also going to make a break for the center. And, we're going to explore more around this. Okay. What if you mounted a female and went... I bet you there's a part of some women, maybe more than they like to admit, that would enjoy it. Something deep inside. Deep in the brain. Mounting. I would like to mount thee. Why, yes, mount. Alright, let's see what Sorrow does. Dude. My emotions, Sorrow. You're going mirth, and they're going sorrow, then mirth to sorrow. I like to go back to mirth. She said she liked to go back to girth. Length just wasn't doing it. Okay, so now we grabbed them. Muy importante. Muy importante. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything I can upgrade though. No, okay. She just what? Upgrade pathfinding, water magic? This place looks like it's been untouched. Ooh. The problem is it's not off of a shore. But also, if I come here, I'm really close to a whirlpool. Which... there's only 4 on the map. But there is... where is this guy? There was a guy... oh no, that was the turn before. I think Tan had a guy there. And then there is that direction over there. Okay. Actually, I should probably just move here. Spend turn to do that, and I'll have Edric go in there. Okay. Now, we're exploring more this way. But I'd like to try to make a move on the middle. Baby! Why don't you just meet me in the middle? Where are we at here? Alright. Alright. I just, didn't want to get Orin picked off by that portal. Whirlpool, I mean. Man, I want Water Walk. I have the Admiral's hat, but Water Walk is something that I can get to with a lot of different heroes. And I only have one Admiral's hat. I like that, Sora. Thank you. Look at those little eyes. Those little red, beady eyes. Beady eyes. Now remember to switch your Admiral's hat. Okay. Now I can only do level 1 spells here. Oh yeah, duh. Now this is where a haste would be good. We'll let the black dragons come across and do not shit. Shooters definitely on the guys with the fire shield. Oh! Whatever. They're my most expendable. Let's just go boom. Alright, fresh round. Yeah, whatever. They're gonna die anyway. I really don't care. You know, I'm just gonna kill him. Screw him. I'm not gonna get morale. Yeah, we'll get him with our double attack. Okay. What? Okay, whatever. Probably did worse. Okay. So now, I want to put on my Admiral's hat and get the hell off this island. And before I move him some more, let's go here. Let's go, 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 go. Go! What are we doing? No. Now, we don't have this explored. We have a good idea on this. Pretty good idea on this. Pretty decent idea on this. You know, I think I'm just going to actually go for it. I don't think anyone's going to pop out of there and blindside me. Oh, who? Get out of here. Yeah! Which one would you choose? That hero? Come on. Shit. That's where I was headed. We'll see who that is, of course. There's probably at least a teal, maybe a teal hero out there that I want to tango with. I don't know, actually. Also, I need to look for more Fang Arms. Now, there's 2 Ziggurats right by my starting castle. Perhaps there are Ziggurats by others' starting castles. Maybe that's somewhere I should look. Let's get this guy up here. I'm just going for it. I'm not going to try to waste time with that. Damn, we're moving nowhere. Alright, let's buy what's her face. She does have that tactics. Actually, yeah. We'll see. Hold on. Now it's Edric who I want to have over here. Gunner can water walk. Dude. That's something I'd like to take over. You know, is it worth trying to dock off and nab those? Oh, that's teal. Until no, I think we grab that Inferno Castle. We're not on the shoreline. Let's grab that. Let's have her move. She'll grab that on day 7. Double check the tavern. Oh, we could get ourselves a jam. Yeah, I want to get a jam. Go to the gym. Hanging out with Jim at the gym with the gems. Ow, 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 Now we'd like to think there's an island or water or land close to there, but it's Gunner. It may be further away than we think. He could be high level. His logistics are really kicking in. But it did go the other way. But I saw a nice target there. That Inferno Castle. We can dock off and take that over. Archdevils are not cheap. Also, what I like about that Inferno Castle is it's pretty darn secluded. Pretty darn secluded. And in the event that, you know, pink or teal come up here and start taking this over, and then all I have is this, I don't want to be, you know, hiding in that corner. I want to have other places to make moves from. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Edric. Alright. Now I'm very close to the middle. I don't move for shit. Makes me nervous, especially with my mummies here. Hopefully no one, you know, pops out of there or there and wants to pay me a visit. Alright, we'll get another 4. We could even just wait there. This looks like it goes deep. I don't think there's a castle right there. Okay. Where's my chapstick? Chapstick. Fuck! Fuck! You guys are just fucking assholes. So close to the fucking middle. So close! At least I got my 30 mummies. Fuck, dude. Fuck. That's rough. That was so close. Yet so far, I moved slower than molasses in that area. Sand, snow. Week of the Lizard. Okay. So turn after next. Okay. It's on day 1. I wonder if we should call here. No, we can take over that, what's it called? Castle from Orange. No, am I getting her in the boat? No, I'm not. Wrong move. I wanted to send her here on day 1. And go get the Fang Arms. Okay. Alright, is the timer has gone off. See who's in here. Oh. Alright, now remember, this is week 4. Blue taking over that castle. I want to see what that guy's got. There are plague months, so we need to buy shit this week. For sure. Prioritizing archangels. Wasn't I supposed to scout out a blue hero? Or no, that was the same turn, just to take it forever. Okay. I think it was this castle right here. Nothing crazy. I mean, a couple Legion stacks, who knows how deep that is. But just waltzed right up. Took a castle from Pink. No town portal, I'm taking them out. I swear, they have an unspoken alliance. Okay. No. It's got to be next turn. No, she doesn't have summon boat, so I'm gonna have to send her down to this one. You goobler. Goobler! I suppose I can wait here. Waiting. You know, is there another easy target castle? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Now this next turn should be our last here. Should be able to get that castle. Well, also, you want to scout out what it's got? I know I'm not going to draw much attention to it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have, you know, a bunch of fucking guards on it. I really do need to take it over, though. Alright. Bungala. Muy importante. Okay. She's just gonna chill there. Okay. This area looks intriguing and untouched. This area also looks... Oh no, Teal's touched it. Okay. Let's get some vision there. You know, what do we do with her? No, perhaps we... I do think we will come here, grab that. I feel like we're pretty far away from stuff. We can always port her next turn. He's chilling. Okay, so now... Oh, yeah, okay. No, I don't want to lose an Archangel. We'll end up blinding them at the end. I gotta hope I don't get luck. $37 out of 37. Okay. Oh yes, we finally... Brimstone. Yes, yes, okay. 93 of them. Spend all our money on that shit. Alright, this is nice. This is nice. Now, I'm apprehensive to be here. Yeah, look at the Ifrit, dude. Man, well, this guy's got a few more troops on him. He can spread around. Alright, I just don't know what else is there. So actually what we're going to do, we're going to remove Sorsha. Can't have Orange sitting near He's a sitting duck. We're going to come here because we don't know what could be lurking south of there. Definitely want to buy them. Okay. I think this is where we're going to end it. Not bad. I mean, we got the Admiral's hat completed. We've made some moves with it. We did get another castle, and I don't exactly know what is south of here. We're going to explore that next part out in part 6, but this could be an area that can keep us alive in the event that our homeland gets raided. So that's good. That's a nice find. We have yet to, that could be important. I want to know what's there. I want to keep sending a hero there. We're trying to recruit Fang Arms as best we can. It'd be nice to find some more ziggurats. If you look here, do you really think Red's the only player with some ziggurats right by his home castle when there's literally a message talking about collecting Fang Arms? There's probably others near the other starting castles, and I should probably look to exploit that. And also, dude, come on, there could be treasuries. Another thing I can look to do is try to come up through here, Admiral's Hat here, take that out. Take that out. If those have treasuries, that could be huge. Grab that tent, buy a couple heroes here to go up and explore. See if there's a ziggurat here by Tan, who I believe. Okay. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. All right, my friends. Not bad. So we're going to continue to make moves. We're going to continue to try to exploit the Admiral's Hat to take over castles. This, probably another castle. I'm getting tower vibes. That looks like, troglodyte stuff. Or not tower vibes, dungeon vibes. So I'd like to look to do the same thing here. See what's down here as well. Try to sneakily take over some more castles. Try to get a guy in the middle. And also look to break into the other player-enabled, opponents. Not tan or teal or pink, and see if we can't find some ziggurats there too. And maybe they've been building up for a while. We get a nice chunk of Fang Arms. We're probably going to need a ridiculous stack of them. And it'd be great also if we could eventually get, a stack like this to join us with that diplomacy. And I also am very intrigued now. I've thought of this. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Is trying to prioritize some rampart castles. Fingers crossed, the treasuries are not disabled, and that would be a great income boost. In fact, if we look in our tavern, yeah, look at that. It probably is gold, tan. Tan is rampart. Okay. Very nice. Another thing I want to look at. Yeah, Castle Gate. Okay. So, alright, my friends. Not a bad part 5. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Likes, comments, subscriptions. A lot of them just we'll click the button. If you like the video, click the like button. If you dislike it, click the dislike button. Just click something. Let us know. Let YouTube know what you're thinking. If you watch my content regularly or you're new to the channel, consider clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already. It would very much help out the channel, and I really appreciate it when I see the subscriber base jump up. Always feel free and comfortable speaking your mind in the comment section below, and if you want to go the extra mile and support the channel even more, check out the description below, a donation link via PayPal. There's another link to become a channel member, 99 cents per month. Cancel anytime, rejoin anytime, all sorts of cool perks, members only polls, posts, things like that, even members only videos. I really want to grow that, build a nice community. And also check out the H3G merch store. That music seems really loud to me. I'm going to click off that. H3G merch store. You like my H3G logo? You can get it on a number of products. If there's any products you'd like to see me put it on and offer, comment, let me know what you think. It'd be another good way to support the channel. And check out mapsforheroes.com. Obviously, you can get this map on mapsforheroes.com, but also type in Heroes 3 Guide in the search bar on Maps for Heroes and check out the 2 maps I've made. There's one that's a giant map that I think, over time, with a few tweaks, could really give a map like this a run for its money as far as quality, as far as a challenge, as far as the detail, things like that. I put a lot of work into it, and I'd like to get more downloads on it, get more feedback on it, and gradually, make updates to it over time, and eventually also on my channel do a playthrough of it. All right, my friends, hope you've enjoyed this. Until part 6, take care.